Hi there, welcome back to SaveWithCrypto. My name is SaveWithCrypto. And we're looking at the price of Bitcoin here, looking at Bitcoin versus the US dollar on the TradingView index chart. Okay, so the price has come down a lot, hasn't it? How much has it come down? It's come down from the all-time high. It went down as far as like 25%. It's currently at about 23%. So quite a big dump, you know. Now, is it over? Now, I did put out a little YouTube short last night, just before midnight in the UK, and what I was looking at, the 11-hour time frame, and I'd seen something there that was looking quite positive, like we could be near a bottom. And I had this comment here from Florin who said, I was expecting your video. If Quadzilla got it right, I'll buy it as I'm underwater. Thank you, SaveWithCrypto. Okay, so I replied this morning saying we now have a green background on the 12-hour. I'll make a video about it today. Okay, so what am I talking about here? Well, last night I was looking at this with our indicator, which is called Quadzilla. I'll tell you about that in a moment. This is Quadzilla. It puts in this momentum oscillator down here, and it adds some really useful items to the top pane up here. So I was looking at it on the 11-hour time frame, and what I'd noticed was that we had this green background here. Okay, now just for clarification, the green areas that are the full length of the oscillator, these are what we call the green backgrounds, and these ones that just stay between the 20% and 80% lines, these are something different. That's called a mid-range crossover. So it's these things here, like here, here, here. Those are the ones we're interested in. There is, of course, red ones as well, like here, here, and here. Now, as you can see, these don't appear that often, but I did notice last night, just before I went to bed, I was looking at the 12-hour because it had just gone past midnight. And I did notice that we got a green background on the 12-hour time frame. Okay, well, let's have a look at these in the past. Let's go back to, say, the start of 2024. Okay, well, here's the first one on January the 16th, 2024. I'm just going to turn off some features of Quadzilla up here just to make things clearer. So I'm going to turn off this, that, and I think that should leave a fairly clean chart. So this first one here on the 16th wasn't so amazing. Let's measure, say, from the bottom of the candle to the highest point afterwards. So that one was a 2.63% increase. Not bad at all. That was a good call. The next one here was on the 23rd of January. So from there to the high, we went up 91%. That's pretty good. This one here on the 6th of July, 2024, we went up 26% to the next high. This one here on the 5th of August 2024, to the next high we went up 30%. This one looks juicy. This was the 7th of September 2024, and to the next high we went up 102%. Now, we didn't get another one until August this year, August the 3rd, and from there to the next high we had a mere pump of 10%. Now, this one here on August the 26th, just 3%. But then back with a vengeance on the 1st of September. To the next high, we went up 8.75%. Then on the 27th of September, 15%. Which brings us to the current one, where so far we're up about 1.3%. Now, we're not quite out of the woods yet because this candle is still forming and it does have 1.5 hours left to close. So in the event that the price dumps madly in the next hour and a half, this green background could disappear. Now, if it doesn't, I'll be then looking for a green background on the daily time frame. Now, the last one of these we had was this one here on February the 28th this year. Now, do bear in mind that from there we did actually go down about 5%. But then we did go to the all-time high with a 61% increase. Now, could this get more extreme? Well, yeah, it could. I mean, we could be looking at something like, for a background on the 3-day time frame, for example, And the last one of those we saw was here in November 2022. Now, unfortunately, Quadzilla didn't exist in those days, but if it had done, and you were looking at the 3-day time frame, you might have gone long there. And if so, to the all-time high, you would have got a rather devilish 666% increase. So hopefully you can see the power of Quadzilla. Let me just show you the Black Friday offer. The Quadzilla Black Friday sale is now live, and it's live until the end of November. This gives you a massive 40% discount on the annual fee. This means if you're paying in dollars, you're getting it for $49 a month. If you're paying in euros, it's €42 a month. And if you're paying in pounds, it's just £36 a month. This gives you full access to this amazing indicator and also full access to our Discord community. And this is where you can get trading ideas, discuss your trading ideas, ask questions. And remember, the only stupid question is the one you don't ask. We have this winning trade section here, which has some phenomenal wins like 73%, 24%, 114%, 47%, 20%. They keep going on. Some of the wins here are absolutely phenomenal. People are making lots of money in our Discord community. So if you want to become a profitable trader and you want to make your next trade profitable, head over to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. We'll see you over there. Now, I can honestly say with my hand on my heart is that offer will never, ever get repeated ever again. It just won't be this cheap ever again. So if you're sitting on the fence, just get it. It's so cheap, you won't regret it. Now, I'm looking at this on larger time frames, but honestly, on the 4-hour time frame, we did see this green background here. And this was on Saturday at like midnight. So like, last thing on Friday, if you like. And even from there, you could have gone long there and you'd be up like 1.91% now. So if you'd done that on 10x leverage, you'd be 19% up now. It's just super easy to make money with it. But of course, nothing's guaranteed. None of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. But do take a look at Quadzilla at savewithcrypto.org/QZ. Now, sometimes we do a live stream on a Sunday. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to today. I will certainly let you know if we do. And the best way to know about that is to be subscribed to the channel and have the notifications set to all. While you're down there, please do give the video a great big fat like. And any questions, leave in the comments down below or just say hi. And above all, have a great Sunday and tell your friends.
Thank you.